Hello and welcome back to Free Your Compass. Today I'd like to discuss good habits and bad habits. Important thing with that, we've got both. And ideally, anybody who's not in the situation they want to be in, like myself, and assuming a few of the people who listen, actually, I think pretty much everyone in the world, really, let's be honest there, we probably have a lot of bad habits that are sabotaging us, and I know I do. One of them is I am a comfort eater. I'm trying to lose weight, and every time I want to lose weight, I wind up doing something like I'll eat, which definitely works against that. The other thing, as well, is I find it very difficult to stay motivated with exercising. So that's always been a struggle for me, it's like motivation at the same time. But what I have been doing is I've been going to the gym probably around 2 months now. So that's actually been working quite well for me. Really enjoying it, getting something out of it. I'm actually starting to notice some muscle definition kicking in, which is a good thing. Really enjoying the fact that I'm starting to feel fitter. I'm actually looking like I'm starting to lose weight. That puffiness around my face is starting to disappear. That's a really good thing as well. Just the where I want to come into it with about the bad habits, one of the worst habits that I've got ultimately is that I'll sabotage myself in these scenarios, or something goes wrong, things start working in a manner against me for my mindset. So the last couple of weeks have been a bit of upheaval, and I'm not going to go into it, but let's just say my head hasn't been in the game properly. I've been feeling a little down, a little bit more than I normally would. So particularly in the evenings for me, which is my major pressure point when it comes to eating poorly, I've been eating more and been trying to maintain it as not unhealthy stuff, but that's not always working. But I'm eating more than I should be eating, and I'm eating not all the right things that I should be eating. But a big difference that has maintained, though, is I've continued to go to the gym. So I haven't given up on my good habits. So, which is what I would normally do. I'd get into this little downer, and then I'd start eating more, and I'd stop exercising. I'd stop doing the things that were good. So I'd wind up replacing my good habit with my bad habit. And that is the ultimate downward spiral. But this time I have maintained my good habit with bad habit coming back in. So they're helping to battle each other, so to speak. And the good thing with that is I didn't weigh myself last week. I weighed myself this week. So 2 weeks, I've still managed to lose some weight. Not a lot, but I've managed to lose weight. Now, if I hadn't continued going to the gym, then I'd have gained weight. Like, let's be serious. I've been going to the gym, that's managed to maintain, and I've managed to lose some weight. If I've been eating excessively, then I will have gained weight. So I didn't. So I'm actually very, very happy with that result. And it's taught me a valuable lesson, and that when it goes bad, when you fall off the wagon, when you just keep doing the right thing as well. Just because you're doing the wrong thing, or just because the bad habit creeps back, it does not mean that you have to give up on doing the good things that are beneficial as well. We're all going to fall down. We're all going to hit a bad patch where we're not doing as well as we would like to be doing, that we're going to wind up doing things that we're not proud of or that we're ashamed of. But it does not mean that you need to throw away the good that you're doing as well, which I know I'm very, very prone to doing, and I'm sure many people out there are. So I just wanted to share that little bit of, it's really logical life lesson there and my realization with you. To let you know that, look, I'm still working at improving myself. I'm still working at bettering myself. And I, like you, am struggling with it. And, I'm having difficulty. Things are going wrong. Things are happening in my life that are making it difficult for me to maintain my headspace. But I also want you to know that I'm sticking with it, and I have managed to stick with the good things while faltering at the same time with some of those bad habits that I'm trying to beat. Now, I want you to know that there is an advantage in, when you fall off the horse, fall off the wagon, or whatever term you want to use for it. You go out and gorge yourself, or you whatever. Don't use that as an excuse to stop the positive progress, because the positive progress is a benefit in and of itself. That is going to give you what you need ultimately to pick yourself back up, to give yourself that momentum and advantage to stop the bad habit, to push those negative elements to the side again and get back on the horse, get back on it, and continue to fight the good fight that you're trying to fight to improve yourself. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say today. And I just wanted to say, look, if you're struggling, if you're you're trying to improve yourself and it's not always going the way you want it to, which, let's be fair, it doesn't. Anybody who tells you otherwise is selling you something, or just plain lying. Stick with it. If you're like me and you are a comfort eater and things go poorly and you start eating, the wrong things or eating too much, keep exercising. Keep doing the right thing as well. It helps to balance it, and it gives you something positive to refocus back in on. Other than that, look, stick with it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, if you watch, and check out my website. It looks cool. It still needs work, but it looks cool. Other than that, thanks very much. Catch you next time.